Virtual reality and inclusive education, accessibility. Title: Virtual reality and inclusive education, enabling accessibility for all. Introduction. In recent years, virtual reality, VR, has emerged as a powerful tool with immense potential in various fields, and education is no exception. With its immersive and interactive nature, VR has the ability to transform traditional educational practices, making teaching and learning more engaging, interactive, and inclusive. One area where VR has shown immense promise is in fostering accessibility and inclusivity in education. By leveraging VR technology, educators can create inclusive learning environments that meet the diverse needs of all learners. In this article, we will explore the role of virtual reality in enabling accessibility in education. Traditional educational approaches often struggle to accommodate the diverse needs of students with disabilities. However, VR technology offers exciting possibilities for addressing these challenges. Visual and auditory accessibility. One of the great advantages of virtual reality is its ability to create immersive visual and auditory experiences. This aspect of VR is especially valuable for learners with visual impairments. However, VR can bridge this gap by providing virtual simulations that allow students to engage in hands-on experiences. Cognitive accessibility. Students with cognitive disabilities often have unique learning needs that can make traditional classrooms overwhelming. However, VR can provide a personalized and tailored learning experience, minimizing distractions and creating a safe and supportive environment. By presenting information in an interactive and visually engaging manner, VR can simplify complex concepts for learners with cognitive disabilities. Additionally, VR-based simulations can offer repeated practice opportunities, allowing students to reinforce their learning in a stress-free environment, fostering increased confidence. Say and retention. Inclusive lesson design. Designing inclusive lessons is crucial to ensuring that all students can access educational content effectively. VR technology provides educators with the means to create inclusive learning experience. By incorporating multiple perspectives and customizable features, VR lessons can be designed to cater to individual learning needs. For example, teachers can adjust the pace or difficulty level of VR simulations based on individual student requirements, enabling personalized learning pathways for each student. Moreover, teachers can utilize VR to offer real-time feedback and support, ensuring that students receive individualized instruction. Overcoming technical and financial barriers. While the potential of VR in inclusive education is immense, there are still barriers to widespread adoption. Technical infrastructures and costs associated with VR devices can pose challenges for educational institutions. However, as technology advances, costs are likely to decrease, making VR more accessible. Virtual reality, VR, has emerged as a powerful tool in various fields, including education. Its immersive and interactive nature has the potential to transform traditional educational practices, making teaching and learning more engaging and inclusive. One area where VR shows promise is in fostering accessibility and inclusivity in education. Accessibility is crucial in education to ensure that all learners, regardless of their abilities, have equal opportunities to access and engage with educational content. Traditional approaches often struggle to accommodate students with disabilities, but VR technology offers exciting possibilities for addressing these challenges. In terms of visual and auditory accessibility, VR can create immersive experiences that benefit visually impaired learners. Through audio cues and haptic feedback, visually impaired students can explore virtual environments and grasp concepts in a more intuitive and engaging manner. VR simulations can also simulate visual impairments, helping sighted students understand the challenges faced by visually impaired peers, fostering empathy and understanding. For students with physical disabilities, VR can bridge the gap by providing virtual simulations. This allows students to engage in hands-on experiences that may be difficult or impossible to participate in physically. For example, a student using a wheelchair can virtually visit historical sites and interact with artifacts, providing an inclusive learning experience for all. Cognitive accessibility is another area where VR can make a difference. Students with cognitive disabilities often have unique learning needs that can make traditional classrooms overwhelming. VR can provide a personalized and tailored learning experience, minimizing distractions and creating a safe environment. By presenting information interactively and visually, VR simplifies complex concepts. For learners with cognitive disabilities, VR-based simulations also offer repeated practice opportunities, fostering increased confidence and retention. Designing inclusive lessons is crucial, and VR provides educators with the means to create inclusive learning experiences. By incorporating multiple perspectives and customizable features, VR lessons can cater to individual learning needs. Teachers can adjust the pace or difficulty level of VR simulations based on individual student requirements, enabling personalized learning pathways. Moreover, teachers can offer real-time feedback and support through VR, ensuring individualized instruction. While VR has immense potential in inclusive education, there are still barriers to widespread adoption. Technical infrastructures and costs associated with VR devices can pose challenges for educatio. Institutions. However, as technology advances, costs are likely to decrease, making VR more accessible. Collaborative efforts between educators, policymakers, and technology developers can help address these barriers and ensure that VR becomes a viable and affordable solution for inclusive education.